Yes, my good friends out there, once again, I welcome you to my biology classes. I remain Dr. Jun, your lecturer on chemistry on social media. As I did say before now, that I'll be treating some salient topics on biology, and that is what I'm doing. So, our lecture for today is going to be on genetic terminologies. In every subject area, there are some terms or terminologies that you need to properly understand to enable you comprehend the subject as you advance. If you don't do so, when you get to that level, things will look a bit complex to you because it will sound strange to you. But if you familiarize or get acquainted with these terminologies, when they are mentioned anywhere, you wouldn't be at the sea. There are many. So I'll be giving you part one, part two, part three, as the case may be. So today we will title Genetic Terminologies Part One. In this part one, we will treat some few of them. Look at them here: genes, chromosomes, characters or traits, gamete, zygote. We will treat this under this part one. So listen to me carefully. And I said before, in order to understand the language of genetics better, it is very important to explain the meaning of some terms. And that is what I'm about doing now. So, number one, the gene. Genes are hereditary units or basic units of inheritance. That means without genes, the content of inheritance, the possibility of transferring of characters from parents to children may not be there. So the genes are located or they are found in the chromosomes and they are responsible for the transmission of character from parents to offsprings. Then the chromosome, number two, these are rod-like substances or they look like thread-like bodies found in the nucleus of the cell. Some of you, if you have seen the video I created on animal cell, you see the rod-like substances called the chromosomes. That is where the genes are packaged. So the chromosomes contain the genes. Then number three, characters, or we call them traits. These are the inheritable attributes or the features possessed by an organism which which the children can inherit from. For example, the seed, in the case of plants, the color, that's the complexion, also in human beings, the seed size, either the height, the tallness of the child, then the height of the human being or also the plant. These are certain characters. Even the color of the flower, the size of the leaf, which we have treated recently. I said transmittable characters in animals and also in plants. So that is in the previous lectures, you saw them. So these I will call them traits or characters. Then talk about number four, gamete. Gamete is said to be the matured sex cell. Not all the cells in the human body are meant for sexual intercourse. We have cells for reproductive system. We have cells for circulation. We have cells for digestion. You see, we have cells for respiration. We have cells for excretion. These are different cells. So the sex cells which take part in sexual reproduction are called gametes. They are of two types: the male gamete, or we call it spermatozoon in animals, and then the pollen grains in the case of plants. Then, number two, the female. So the female gamete is also called the egg or ovum, O-V-U-M, ovum. That is in the case of animals. In the case of the plants, it's called ovule, O-V-U-L-E-S, ovules in plants. So these gametes are usually haploid. We will explain the meaning of haploid as we proceed. So these are sex gametes. So plants and animals possess these sex gametes, which are responsible in sexual reproduction that leads to the transfer of characters or traits from the parents to the offspring. Then number 5 is zygote. Zygote is a single cell formed as what? A result of the union of the male gamete and that of the female gamete. So gamete is usually what? A diploid. When is it diploid? 2. So now we are saying that when a man, a sexually matured man, and a sexually matured woman have intercourse and the lady becomes pregnant, that was mean that the sperm of the man has fertilized the egg of the woman. When that takes place, that union, that first cell that is formed as a result of the union between the male sex gamete and the female sex gamete is called zygote. So the zygote is the fertilized egg. You see, the fertilized egg, which takes place mostly at the fallopian tube before it moves down to the uterus for implantation. So, like these videos, please share them to your friends who may need of it. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more educative lessons. Thank you.